and welcome back. Please excuse my turmeric fingers. Look at the state of them. Oh my god. So I've grabbed some extra long stiletto nails and lots of polish. So we've got Everglades for the thumb so far, but we've used 8, 9, maybe 10 different colours, or bottles at least. So I'll make sure I'll try and mention them as I go along, but if not, they'll be in the description box. And whilst you're down in the description box, there will be discount codes ready to use as well for Madame Glam, Born Pretty, Beatles, Modelones, Charlie's Nail Art Supplies, and a link to my Amazon storefront where I list everything that I have either used or still use. Like, I used to use it, loved it, because it was so affordable, like when I was just starting off. But then I've moved on to a bit more, not expensive, but a bit pricier products, I suppose. But we all start somewhere, and I think buying those cheaper, like more affordable sets or collections, polishes, really do help with progressing when you're doing nail art, because you don't want to spend £25 or $25 on one colour of gel paint, or so if you're buying the cheap stuff to practice with and then you progress. I'm just babbling, just rambling. I've used Everglades, Are We Lost, Smelly Cat and the gold gel paint from Madame Glam to create a plaid nail for the thumbnail. It is all going to be, no it's not, I won't tell you that yet, never mind. Let's move on to the other nail. So this is Are We Lost. So this is the index finger. So I'm going to do two really thin coats. The Everglades, the green one, really pigmented, and so is Are We Lost. So I'm doing the superest, thinnest coat ever. And then I have these from Charlie's Nail Art Supplies. Again, you can save money with my code, top left corner, and in the description box too. So once it's all cured, I'm going to put a thin base coat on. Don't cure that, and then I'm just going to grab those orange leaves, they're called. They're like a holographic bronze almost, like a copper, orangey copper. Holographic too, amazing. And we're just going to put most of them around the cuticle, but I want a few at the bottom as well. So I just managed to squeeze 3 in the bottom, in the tip of the nail. And then we give that a cure. And because they're like sequins almost, and they've got sticky up bits, I'm using Born Pretty's rubber base gel, the clear one, nearly out. But I just kind of like rub it in to all the crannies, the crevices, and then that acts like a slip layer, so that then we can use a big glob of it and do an encapsulation. Lost my train of thought. We've got this stamping plate. I've just taken the protective layer off it, actually, the blue film. Never used it before, but it was so long. So originally I wanted those 3 leaves on their own. I wanted them dotted around. Look how wonky it is. So I changed my mind, did like the forest scene in the back, but I left the stumps out, the tree trunks, and then I popped those little deer family, cute little deer family. Look at my pot of gel paint. I dropped it and the lid is fucked. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't think there is anything I can do. I've got another one, but I'm not opening that until this is all gone, because no, too good. I cannot waste it. So I'm going to add those trunks in, the stumps, whatever they're called. I want to make some of the trees a little bit taller and a little bit wider as well than what they came on the stamping plate, and add a few more trunks here, there and everywhere to make it look like all of the trees are different heights. They're different, what's the word, like some are closer to the deer and some are further away. Perception? Depth perception. Yes, depth perception. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'll do that and I'll give that a cure. Madame Glamour's gel paints are 60 seconds to cure. Their gel polishes are 30 seconds. So just bear that in mind when you have done any artwork and you're going to cure. Onto the, what was that? Was it the ring finger? Yes, because I'll leave the middle one till last. So we're going to do the plaid again, but kind of like reverse-ish. So on the thumb we did green background, beige, like a creamy, whatever that colour is. And my mind is just not with it. The past like 4 days, it's just words fail me, literally. Thankfully, you can see what I'm doing. This is a nightmare as well. Look at this atrocity. I've never ever been good. I think I realised that earlier. When I was doing this, I am shit at drawing trees. Trees, for God's sake. It's just a few twigs, isn't it? I don't know. I'm going to have to do like a masterclass in how to draw trees or something, because it only just occurred to me, sorry, that yeah, I have never been able to draw like the basic tree. I have an array of colours. Oh, smashy. I will leave them linked down below. I'll try and remember. So I think the first one was A243 from Beetles, and then we have Perfect Orange. Nordic Bliss was the green. Are We Lost? No maps. And something else. Astrolove. Just dotted them about everywhere. I cured some before I put another colour down, but when it got to the end I was like, they're just whack them all on, just go mad. Give it a cure, base coat, add some more leaves. If you have any tips on how to draw trees or paint trees, just like the trunky bit with the branches and stuff, please let me know, because yeah, yeah. So that is, what did I do to that? Oh yeah, squirrels. There's squirrels on there. Oh my gosh. I encapsulated it. This is the pinky finger. I am losing the will to live, aren't I? I have got the gold gel paint from Madame Glam, calm yourself down. But I noticed halfway through that my brush was a bit weird because I didn't clean it the last time I used it. So we did that. We cleaned it. 2 coats of gel paint. Perfect. Pinky finger done. So this is the last nail, and I decided to do a ombre smelly cat to Are We Lost? To what was the last one? Everglades. And then just ombre brush strokes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The first coat always looks a bit naff. Give it a cure, do the second coat, and it's gorgeous. I grabbed the brown gel paint, and I was trying to take inspiration from Miss Jo. Absolute bloody legend. I love her so much. She did the Hello Kitty thing, and she was like, draw a rectangle for the face and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I could do that, but I don't want to. I thought it would be too much extra effort. But she did a fox nail that I saw after, or was it halfway through doing the fox? Either way, it looks very like it's almost identical to her fox. Hers is way better, but it's almost identical. So can't remember what I was saying, but I've got the brown gel paint and I've done the outline of the fox. I do cure, I think I do the head. I cure it a little bit as I go along before I move on to the next bit, basically. And then once all of the outlines are done, then I give it a full cure, and then we can start painting. So I have used Astrolove for all of the brownie ready fox fur colour, and then Smelly Cat. Yes, Smelly Cat for the creamy whitey parts of the fur. And I definitely cure after each, like before doing a second colour, doing the next colour. So once all of the reddy brown fur is done, which is very similar to my hair colour, which is amazing. Then, yeah, give it a full cure. Move on to the creamy whitey colour. Give that a cure, and then we can do all like the outlines and the details. It was halfway through because I saw that she had like little spots, little dots on the fox's head, and I was like, genius, I love that, because you see it on like deer, don't you, on like their butts. Deer have like little spotty bits. So yeah, I love that. So they went in as well. And then just grabbing the black gel paint and outlining everything. And I do, again, cure as I go along, like Miss Jo does as well, I think she says that quite a lot. You don't want to fuck it up. It's so, you're putting in so much effort and so much work, and you're being really careful and steady. And if you do those ears and then don't cure them and move on to the next bit and it doesn't go so well, you almost have to wipe all of it off and start all over again. So yeah, it's definitely worth the extra 30 seconds or 20 seconds, 10 seconds to give it a flash cure before moving on to the next bit. I hope you're all okay. Oh, I keep smashing stuff. I hope you're all okay anyway. Like I said, my brain is just not working. I don't know whether it's a bit of like fibro fog or something, or changing the weather. I don't know, but usually like this kind of weather is my favourite weather. The rain, the wind, the storms, the dark nights. I love it. The leaves changing colour. Perfect. I think it may be because the kids, because I don't know whether you know, but we homeschool, or I homeschool, and I don't know whether it's because it's literally since we've been homeschooling again, my brain just doesn't work, and it's such a rush. I really want to do that, you know, the challenge, the Tuesday thing I was on about, where you guys can take part as well. I really am so desperate to get that set up, but Wednesday's video isn't done until Tuesday evening. Sunday's video isn't done till Saturday morning. Yeah, it's a bit of a rush at the minute, so I need to organise my time a little bit better. This is them matte. We didn't use any crystals at all. I love the matte. My only issue was that tree nail. It didn't look like a tree. But I do them glossy in a second. So I want you to let me know which one is your favourite. Is it glossy? Is it matte? Which out of all of the designs is your favourite? I think mine is the fox. She is adorable. But please let me know what you think, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Bye.